Hey everyone, it's Zahara Stars with Astrology doing another transit video, and this one I'm talking about Jupiter's transit through the 4th house. So what does it mean for Jupiter to transit the 4th house? Well, it's actually a really awesome transit, as with all Jupiter transits. Jupiter is just awesomeness, okay? It does have its downfall if you take things out of proportion, because Jupiter likes to make everything bigger. Jupiter likes to bring luck and abundance and fortune your way. And people say, you know, you could be like the fool just going about things in your daily life and walk right off the cliff because you just think that there's no cliff. Anyway, optimism will get you everywhere, and Jupiter is the proof of it. Okay, so anybody who thinks that positive thinking will get you everywhere, you are absolutely right. So now that we moved on from the 3rd house, what is the 4th house about? The 4th house is your home, your family, your early childhood, where you find security. It's a very emotional house. It's tied to your family, of course, and your immediate family, but also other family members. But your immediate family, your home, your physical home, and your early childhood, like, you know, from up until you're 18 years old, typically, memories that are there. So what's going to happen when Jupiter, the planet of luck, fortune, expansion, abundance, transits your 4th house? I think you could pretty much guess. It's an awesome time to move into a bigger place. It's a time period where you can extend your family, whether you actually give birth or somebody in your family does, expanding your family. It's an awesome time to purchase things for the house. You'll find great deals. You'll find amazing things. Jupiter tends to bring luck and fortune in purchasing things for the home, in purchasing a new home, in moving into a bigger home, in all your family relationships with your mother, especially because the 4th house, well, it depends on who's the more prominent parent in the home. Could be the father for some, could be the mother for others. But the 4th house is typically the house of the mother, and the 10th house is of the father. So relationships with your mother could improve if you're having any difficulties there. Your relationship with your family could be invited to more family events. Relationships with family members just tend to get better. Family expansion, like I said, moving into a new, bigger place, moving into a place. Let's say you've been having difficulty finding a place. This is a very good time for you to find a place. If for those of you that can't really afford a place, you might find a place for a really good price, or somebody could take you in during this time period and let you stay with them. Whatever the situation is that Jupiter wants to bring you luck and abundance and fortune in your place of living, the place that you go at the end of the day. And also finding family members being a lot more compassionate, supportive, optimistic, positive. And sometimes people take rides down memory lane during this time period where they actually run into childhood friends, like I was talking about, early childhood, run into childhood friends and reconnect with them. Even things can go on outside of your home. Let's say you're not moving, you're not expanding your house, adding a new room. It's a good time to do that as well. You're not buying new stuff for your place. People can give you stuff for your place, can give you furniture or things for your home, blankets, whatever, just gift you stuff. But let's say you're not doing any of that. Your building could just suddenly go through some reconstruction where they just improve the home environment somehow. They repaint your building that you live in. They add some plants and flowers. Whatever, these benefits are going to come to you in your place of living. So because the 4th house is so important, it's our place of, you know, where we go at the end of the day. It's a place where we go for comfort. It's our security blanket. It's literally our blanket. It's our comfort and our support system. So do expect to be spending more time, if you have a larger family, or even if you have a smaller family, to building your relationships with your family members in a more positive way. Do expect to see improvements and find amazing deals on improving your house or the place that you live. Do expect to want to do so, and you're going to want to expand. Sometimes when Jupiter transits the 4th house, if you're in a smaller place, you can feel a little claustrophobic. It's like with Saturn, Saturn's austere. Saturn is blockages and austere. And if you have too much clutter, Saturn makes you want to just get rid of everything, keep everything really basic. You know, even small spaces is okay. But Jupiter is like, no, because this is the planet that's all helium, about expanding, making bigger. So you can feel claustrophobic in the place that you live and want to move into a bigger place and have luck in finding that place. So there's a lot of positive things. Jupiter is the most amazing planet in astrology, aside from Venus, I think. All the planets have their benefits, but Venus is all about the lap of luxury, beauty, love, romance, perfumes, candles, you know, things like that. And Jupiter just makes it bigger. So in the 4th house of home, and brings luck and fortune and optimistic attitudes towards all the people that are involved in that house. So towards with your family, in your house, the people you live with as well, which I left out if you live with people, roommates, whoever is in the house, whoever is in the home, is gonna be positive influences for you, which helps you build a strong, secure foundation where you feel comfortable at home, where you feel like you got enough space for everything, where you find good deals on rent, you find a new place, you find good deals on furniture, blankets, things like that. It doesn't matter, but you can see benefits coming to your home and family environment, and even relationships with your family and your mother or your father or both or all. But you can look for having a very strong supportive system for you from other people regarding your security and home during this transit. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. Thank you so much for joining me for Jupiter's transit through the 4th. And now I'm going to be moving on to the 5th. If you would like your own personal transit report or any type of report regarding your own personal birth chart, you can visit my site at www.illumastrology.com. Thanks again for joining me.